Well, welcome to episode 27 of the Ask Jay Show. And I'm happy to be back for 27 days in a row, more or less. I've committed to giving you guys 90 days of me, 90 days of Ask Jay. And I promise it may not be the clearest quality, the clearest sound, it may not be the best aesthetics, but I promise to give you 64 days straight. Cause I've slacked off 3 days during our last 27 days, where I had to double up on days because I missed days. So I'm giving you 64 days straight of Ask Jay, no matter what the circumstance is. So here I am. Before I make any more moves for the evening, I want to commit to giving you these videos. We always start off with a motivational or Ask Jay motivational message of the day. And what I want to say to you all is, what is my messages are kind of the same. It's always around discipline, around commitment, around hard work, integrity, work ethic, because that's like what I live by. I live by those core things. So me sticking to these videos is all part of my integrity and also my work ethic and just commitment and sacrifice. And those are the core components of what makes anyone successful. If you can stay committed, if you can sacrifice, be willing to sacrifice, if you will have strong work ethic and you have integrity, those are core components that will make you successful in life, period. So my motivational message today is just stick to your values, stick to your character, stick to your core. This is my core, being committed to whatever I give my word to. And so we got these great episodes happening every day where you all are doing a fantastic job and asking me tough questions on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. My team is gathering these questions and sending them to me somewhat anonymously. Anonymous in the sense that I don't know the questions before I get them. So everything that I answer is just off the top. Even these questions today, I printed out. I have not reviewed them at all. So as I read them, I will be thinking and answering them on the spot. That makes it fun. And that challenges me to, one, be as sharp as possible, but then also be as authentic as possible with my answers because there's no room for bluffing. So we're going to get right into it today. Our first question is from YouTube. Marcel Jackson asks, what are your thoughts on turning Black Friday into Pro-Black Friday? And for me, it's a very simple concept. We all have seen over the last year, let alone the last 2 years, 20 years, 100 years, we all have seen the injustice happening in the black community, right? We saw Sandra Bland, we saw Freddie Gray, we saw our Uncle Eric Garner, we saw our little cousin Tamir Rice get murdered, we saw Trayvon Martin get murdered, Mike Brown, we've seen Rakia Boyd, we've seen Walter Scott get shot in the back, we've seen the mass incarceration be widespread throughout the country. Right? So we know that injustice exists. And so when we look at these injustices as close to home and not just, some person I don't know from Staten Island or from Chicago or from Texas, but actually look at it as our extended family, we know it's an issue. So it's time to redistribute the pain, as Dr. King said, and the Honorable Louis Farrakhan has said, and piggybacking Dr. King, let's redistribute the pain and let's go to Washington and not leave Washington until we get justice. So part of us getting justice is turning Black Friday, where we just spend our money, into a day where we save our money, right? So we boycott and hurt the companies that support the lobbyists, that fund the politicians, that make the laws that adversely affect us, right? So we boycott to do that, but we also, in our boycott, we save money for ourselves. So if 50,000 black families save $700 per family, that's $350 million that we save. 350 million, maybe that's 500,000 black families saves 350 million. But 50,000 black families saves 35 million. Same difference. It's a lot of freaking money. So it's important that we do that and be pro-black in the sense of that black people have been under duress, under oppression, under social and economic struggle, and that we need to get our own stuff together for us. without begging the government or asking anybody for assistance, black people could simply save their own money and do for self. And that's something that we should all take pride in. And that's something that every nationality should support, is that, you know what, black people, let's go ahead and do for self. And if you're another race, you should support black people doing for self and getting on our own feet and repairing ourselves and bringing our economics together, so that way we can be a self-determined people and gain the respect and earn the respect of every other nationality, because we've done for self. So, very simple message, and it's something that I've actually been enlightened and encouraged by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. It's a very plain Jane message he has. It's just simply do for self. Don't hate nobody. You don't got to shoot nobody. You don't got to burn down buildings. You don't got to do anything violent or anything hostile. All you got to do is save your money, use it wisely, and build your own wealth and do for self. That's it. Nothing wrong with that. So anyway, that's how I feel about pro-Black Friday. Yeah. We're boycotting Black Friday and Christmas, saving our money and doing for self. So YouTube, Cypher7Jules says, are you planning to expand your business to countries outside the U.S. like Europe and Africa? Yes, for sure. I just found out about 2-3 weeks ago that I am Bananian, or Beninese. I keep forgetting how you say it, but I'm majority, my ancestry is from Benin in Africa, the country of Benin and Togo, countries of Benin and Togo. And so with all that being said, is yes, I absolutely look to empower as many as I can around the country, in Africa and Europe, Canada, Australia, anywhere else that wants to learn these basic wealth building principles. These principles are cornered around the U.S. market and U.S. strategies, but they are pretty much universal everywhere. They are habits of the wealthy. They are areas of expertise the wealthy learns. There are disciplines of the wealthy that pretty much are universal. So I look to expand that. That's why we have an online school, so everyone can partake in this knowledge and in the exercises we have towards building wealth builders. And so now we got from IG, Real Nick Estate ask, I am aiming to form an LLC to start out by wholesaling in January. My only mental reservation is how effective can I be with a full-time career and only really having Fridays off to see properties and meet with clients. Same thing with being a part-time realtor. Well, you're only going to be as effective as the time you put into anything. So I'm not going to give you a magical fairy dust fake answer, Nick. If you can't put real time into real estate, you're not going to get real results. So if you can't sacrifice portions of your full-time career for real estate, then you will be an employee forever. As simple as that. So what we encourage you to do is, in wholesaling and being a real estate agent, is to build your team, to build allies, to build boots on the ground that can support your vision while you maintain your career, but you also start to build your business out where it can work for you. That's the best thing you can do. Secondly, it's just sacrifice. It's start cutting those work hours to put them into your actual business that you own. So that's the most important thing that you can do for yourself. Then we have a question from, from Royce So Wavy, Royce So Wavy from IG. I got $100 to my name. Will that help in the J. Morrison Academy? It absolutely will. It would help you get 1 month of education. The J. Morrison Academy is priced at about $99 a month for the basic courses and $149 a month for the advanced courses. So $100 will get you 1 month of basic courses, meaning that you have 30 more days to save $3.33 a day to make another $100 to pay for your next class. If you can't afford the education, all you guys $100 to your name, then you need to do some serious soul searching, some serious job hunting, some serious savings and budgeting to be able to afford at least the basic cost of $3.33 a day to get you an education on wealth building. If you can't afford to learn how to do a task, you're not going to be any good to yourself or anyone else in actually performing or doing the task. So you got to be able to at least get the education to facilitate these strategies and tactics that we'll give you. And let's see. Lastly, Pam Jones, what do you think the difference is between cocky and confidence? So, cocky to me has a little bit of a negative connotation. I've been cocky plenty of days in my life. And cocky is more so you're feeling yourself. And cocky is more so braggadocious to me. Cocky is you don't want to hear anything. You kind of got your shutters on and you're focused, but you are also a little bit probably immature and naive because you can't accept any outside information because you know it all. Where confident is you know what you know, but you know what you don't know. So you know it all in the sense that you know what you know, but you know what you don't know, and you're willing to take in extra advice, but you are set and firm on the things that you do know, and you can't be wavered from those things because you are confident, because you are sure. Confident also comes to me with a sense of humility. You can be, I think it's very hard to be cocky and humble, but I think confidence, you can be confident and humble, where you can take advice and allow others to give opinions, etc., etc. But again, you are steadfast and firm on the things that you know, or the things that you know. So confidence to me is more of a mature word. It's more of a word that we root for, because we don't want to be just humble and weak. We do want to be confident. I don't even mind being borderline cocky, but we do want to serve and we want to love and we want to show others that despite our successes or despite our wealth or despite any of those accomplishments, that we are foremost, and I'll say, I would say foremost, that we are servants of our people. And sometimes you get cocky, you start thinking it's about you and the people serve you or admire you. But we always want to stay confident and humble and understanding that we have gifts and we're blessed, but it's our job to actually serve our people. And that's what we would do first and foremost. So that's my 5 questions for today. Again, my commitment to you, I will not miss a day. I don't care, God forbid, I don't care what it is. I'm going to get you some videos. So for the next 63 days now, 64 days now, whatever that is. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for just partaking part in this with me. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like these videos or dislike if that's how you feel. Make sure you share them. Make sure you comment below. For any real estate needs, coaching, consulting, if you're a seller, if you're a wholesaler, you want a joint venture, if you're an investor and you want inventory, just go to jmrepartners.com and to get on our waiting list for the J. Morrison Academy or get our free webinar, Real Estate A through Z, go to jmorrisonacademy.com. So I'm here to help, whatever I can do. If you want to book me for a speaking engagement, whether it be financial literacy or motivational, you go to jmorrison.net. And I'll see y'all soon, man. We riding out. So I don't know. I'm happy. I'm good. Hope you good. Let's keep rocking. Ask Jay, volume 27.